It is Wednesday afternoon, it's 4:15. I am now about to crack on with my Larsen press and deadlift session. Then the plan is, well, I've got a couple of accessory movements to do at the end as well. And then we are going to go to Pump Gym to do our upper body accessories that we usually do on a Tuesday. But I made the executive decision to move it to a Wednesday because I just think it makes more sense. And then I have 2 full rest days. It also gives me an extra day between Sunday's accessories and what would have been Tuesday's accessories. Because quite often especially now that I'm back to pushing my accessories again, like my back movements in particular, because I'm using straps and my elbows can cope better with that. I noticed that I've been getting like a lot of DOMs and they're still there on the Tuesday, so I'd rather push it back a day to the Wednesday so I feel a bit fresher to push. So that is the plan now. So my upper accessories are now on a Wednesday after I've done Larsen press, deadlifts, and then I have a glute circuit lunges to do in here as well. But what I'm going to do in between those is also walk Zuko, because his second walk of the day is the one that we do like in the evening, and because it's dark about 6:30, 7, I have to walk him on the road because I like to walk him through the woods, but obviously I don't really feel safe walking him through the woods in the dark. And he walks so much better in the dark, that's not what I want to say, in the woods. And it's just a lot easier. And I don't have to keep this close of an eye because obviously he's on a lead the whole time anyway. But when you walk him on the roads, a lot of people around here like to litter and he finds everything. So you have to be on high alert just to make sure he doesn't pick up anything he shouldn't. And it's just stressful, and he pulls a lot more on the road as well, where in the woods and stuff, like, he gets to sniff around more and he's a lot more relaxed in himself. So I'm going to try and walk him, especially as it's going to gradually obviously get darker later in the evening anyway. I'm going to try and just walk him a little bit earlier. So plan is literally to train in here, walk him, go to Pump Gym, do accessories, and then come home and have dinner. I've also already cooked my dinner. So I said in the last video that my goal for this week is to meal prep something different every single day. So today I've already made up a chili. I did that literally when I finished most of my work at 2, and then I did the rest of my replies while that was just simmering. So that has worked out quite well. So yeah, now I've literally just got to train, walk my dog, and eat and chill out for the evening. So yeah, nothing to really report. I still haven't weighed myself since Sunday morning, which is not ideal. I really should have weighed myself today. I'm feeling quite like frumpy in myself. Probably the only way to describe it. I'm feeling quite like watery and stuff. And I actually think that's just because I haven't weighed myself. And so like very bad old habits are creeping in of me just being like, if you haven't weighed yourself, you're definitely heavier than you think you are. Like, and it's just not good. It doesn't matter what the scales say anyway. Like, I've made it very, like, I know I've slacked recently. Like, I have slacked. And I'm now kind of forcing myself to, I say forcing myself, like I want to get back onto it, get better meals prepped and everything, and just give myself no excuse. So I've also kind of told myself that I've got my friend's meal on Saturday not included in this. I say meal, it's literally going to be like a Mackey's or a KFC because it's just going to be whatever's open and near the gym we go to. But I'm obviously going to save some calories for that, but I obviously don't want to be too hungry when I train. What I was actually going to say was, I've kind of said to myself, if I can't dial in and get myself sorted with my nutrition, I probably will hire someone. I don't want to do that because I don't want to spend the money on it. And this is actually the same deal I have with myself in terms of my training as well. And I've always said, if I ever get to the point where I'm either not progressing anymore or I'm just slacking, I will hire someone to take the reins. And that applies to both training and nutrition. And although like I'm well within like cutting range of my weight class, like I could easily do a bit of water load, gut cut, make 84 class, no problem. That's not what I'm aiming to do right now. Like, I'm aiming to lean up. I've got so much, I say so much, not a ridiculous amount. I've got enough body fat on me to be able to optimize my weight class a lot more. And although I have been recomping a lot over the last couple of years, and I know that I still am obviously going to be recomping just very slowly, I want to optimize my weight class as much as possible, which is why I'm doing this cut. But obviously I've been slacking and I need to sort myself out basically. And if I don't, I'm going to have to give the reins over to someone else, which I don't want to do, but it's an option and I'm not completely counting the option out. So we will see. I don't think there's any other updates, just haven't weighed myself basically, which is not good. But like I say, it doesn't matter. I've been hitting my macros, everything's been like food-wise has been fine. Yesterday, today, hit my macros perfectly. Been enjoying the food I've been prepping as well. It's nice to just have some more meals in the fridge ready. I also cooked up a joint of pork today as well, which I've definitely mentioned before. Like I typically always have a joint of pork cooked, like a pork shoulder, cooked up, and I just have it in the fridge, and then I literally just pick at it like and have it with like rice and stuff throughout the week, or in a bagel or something if I need something quick, just as an extra source of protein that I don't have to cook. I can just heat it up and it be ready. And I'm quite enjoying it pork. I feel like feels like a bit of a treat. I think when you eat, like, for years just like chicken and mince, something like that is a nice treat. I would like to make up a beef joint to do the same thing with, and just like obviously like slice it up and have it in the fridge, or like shred it up. But I've never cooked beef, and I feel like it's hard to get right. I could be wrong, but I don't want to cook a joint of beef and then it be really dry and chewy and not nice. So yeah, that's my only other thing. Not relevant, unless any of you are really good cooks and can teach me how to cook a joint of beef, please let me know. And I don't want obviously the fattiest cut of meat either, because then fitting it into my macros won't be the easiest thing to do. So yeah, anyway, not important, not interesting. I'm gonna just crack on and get my session done.
I'll be there at the after party. Show up looking like a zombie. It don't matter, nobody stop me. I'll be there, just tell me where. Damn, I'm a long way home at a split road. Gotta make a choice, do I sober up? Am I tryna keep it going to be continued, or am I tryna lose? Gonna get moving now. I don't think I wanna leave at a tough week. Gotta realize this is what I need. Still got the time to be counting sheep. It's too late, I'm in too deep. Don't wanna contemplate, overcomplicate this. And I made my choice, wanna see what's going on. I'll be there at the after party. Show up looking like a zombie. It don't matter, nobody stop me. I'll be there, I'll be there. I'll be there at the after party. Show up looking like a zombie. It don't matter, nobody stop me. I'll be there, just tell me where. Just tell me where.
Okay, so session is done. I also just cleaned my barbell for the first time since I got it, so that's not good because I should have cleaned it more by now, but I mean I've brushed it like twice since I got it, but I've just given it like a proper good clean and stuff, because I need to look after that. And I also want to buy a second one. Obviously I don't want to buy a second one if I'm not looking after the first one, but I think I'm probably going to get one maybe next month so that I don't spend too much money in one go. Yeah, I'll probably buy one at the end of next month, just kind of make myself wait. But then I'll have the bar already set up on the deadlift platform at all times, so it'll just make my life a lot more easy when it comes to going from squatting or benching to deadlifting. The session itself, though, was good. I haven't done my accessories yet. I'm going to do those at the end of my accessory day later, or my accessory session later. Just I thought I'd rather just do them all in one go, in one place. And then also for my lunges, I can actually do them walking rather than static, which I prefer. But bench was very comfortable. Sevens never feel amazing because it's sevens. But the first set and the last set felt pretty much identical. I started at 77, went up in 2.5 increments, up to 85, which is the set that I filmed. But the 85 felt really comfortable as well. Like I say, by the time you get like 6-7 reps, you feel a bit tired, but they still move really comfortably. And then deadlifts, I actually felt like I stayed on my legs again this week, so this last week as well. I actually had like aching legs by the end of it. Like I could feel muscle soreness in my legs, which never used to happen with deadlifts. It's something I've been trying to sort for ages and ages, and it feels like it's finally fully clicked. So I say ages and ages, like it's just something I've been trying to work on without overthinking, I guess. And like I've been doing it for a while, but it's like feeling it without overthinking is the best thing. So yeah, I'm very happy. Nothing else to really say. I'm gonna get in, I'm gonna walk Zuko, gonna go to the gym, get my accessories done, and then I'm going to eat and just chill out. Have a shower, get in bed in a good time, because I'm up earlier tomorrow. Also, I don't know if I mentioned this in the last video, so steps this week I'm actually not being too strict with. I've been doing like 7,000-8,000 a day anyway, just from walking Zuko. And the next couple of days I'll be well over like 12,000-13,000 anyway. But basically I've told myself this week I just want to get back to, and I want to come up with some new recipes, make some, like get back on the meal prep side. And then next week will be steps as well. So that's kind of my way of easing myself. I say ease myself back in, like I haven't stopped at any point. I've just not been as strict as I want to be. But yeah, so I'm kind of giving myself, and also my feet really hurt from doing 12,000 steps all of February, so that's not ideal. But I think 8,000 to 10,000 a day, ideally more like 10,000 a day, I'd be pretty happy with, but just because my feet and how sensitive they can be, I'm going to just start with saying 8 to 10, and then obviously I can up them. There's also room to drop my calories still, to be fair. Like after a couple of weeks of like religiously sticking to my macros, if my weight's not dropping, which I think it will anyway, I will probably drop my food again anyway. But no, pretty happy. All is good. I'll check in with you guys either tomorrow or Friday with a bit of an update. I'll actually weigh myself at some point as well. But yeah, no, all is good. So, update. So it's now Saturday, so I'm now at Green's gym in Essex. I think it's Colchester we're in, not even sure. I just put gym's in a map and drive there. So it's my friend's birthday, so we're all going to train here. As you can see, the weather here is so nice at the moment. I'm literally in shorts and a t-shirt. I mean, granted, my car is warm anyway, but like, it's really nice. It's like 15 degrees, I think. And the last 3 days have just been really sunny and nice outside. So that's been good. Also felt like I've been slacking on my steps this week because I haven't been aiming for 12,000 a day. And some days I've been like 7,000 to 8,000, but the last 2 days I had quite a lot of steps in. So I'm actually averaging just under 10,000 steps a day this week without even putting any effort into it and with feeling pretty rough. So I feel like that's pretty good, which means that that's kind of like my new baseline, I think. I've got some really exciting news potentially that I'm not going to share yet, but I feel like in the next week of videos, it will probably come out. And I'll probably post it on my Instagram as well when I decide what's happening. But got some very exciting news coming up, but also a bit scary news. What else have I got to tell you guys? Not a lot. I weighed myself. My weight has gone up. Shock, horror. I am 87.1. So I'm about 800 grams above where I was, but that's fine. I am still tracking. I am still just chipping away. I'm not going to beat myself up over it. It's all good. My friend's birthday today, so we're all training at Greens in Essex, like I said, and it's just week 2 for me, so it's pretty light, and then we're going to go for food after. I've kind of just had some banana bread, a protein shake, and I just had an apple as well, and then all I'm going to eat for the rest of the day is whatever we get after here. So I think we're going to go to, I think there's a KFC around the corner that was mentioned the other day, and I'm basically just going to get something somewhat small, and just keep my calories kind of as low as possible, whilst obviously not letting myself be hungry, and just make sure I don't overeat. It's the plan for today, and then just going to keep chipping away. Just going to keep chipping away. Now the weather's nicer, I'm definitely feeling a bit better and stuff as well. And I've been on top of my meal prep this week. I've still got plenty of meals in the fridge and stuff as well. I'm not going to make anything up today, but I'm going to do some more tomorrow, and then I'll do another food shop early next week as well to get some more bits in. But yeah, nothing else to really say, I don't think. There was definitely an update I forgot to mention in this, but that's fine. I'm not going to lie, I'm waiting for my friends to get here because I've not trained here before and I don't want to walk in on my own. But I'm desperate for a pee, so I feel like I'm talking 100 miles an hour just because I'm trying to like hurry myself along. But no, anyway, all is good. Everything's fine. I'm excited to share the potential news with you guys, but I don't want to share it yet until everything's sorted. But yeah, just haven't picked my camera up in a few days, so we're going to get plenty of training sessions in this one video, but that's not a problem. Anyway, I'm not going to take my camera into the gym. I'm just going to record my sets on my phone, and I will chat to you guys later. Oh no. 머뭇거릴 시간 없어 필수적인 this is my only answer Yeah, my body keeps telling me go Wanna be stacking towers from downtown I'll be on a roll 머릿속엔 it's a rush hour This, that, overtime, champagne shower Step back, skip lines, yeah, I'm never going cold 어디 가야 해, 알려줘 Don't wanna contemplate, overcomplicate this And I made my choice, wanna see what's going on I'll be there at the after party Show up looking like a zombie It don't matter, nobody stop me I'll be there, I'll be there I'll be there at the after party Show up looking like a zombie It don't matter, nobody stop me I'll be there, just tell me where Just tell me where Okay, so my tripod for my camera is in the office upstairs. I cannot be bothered to go get it. So currently got my camera on the most dodgy setup, balancing on the safeties, and my bowl of chalk. Guys, it's Sunday afternoon / evening. It's 10 to 5, so I guess that's technically evening. I'm now about to crack on and get primary bench done. Oh my God, nearly fell off the bench. Yesterday's session was decent. Top set of squats felt kind of hard, but I think it's just mentally being like 170 on week 2, that's terrifying. But obviously it moved, no issues. It felt really good. And to be honest, it was I didn't feel that relaxed in the gym. Like the gym itself was great, but because there was 4 of us sharing a rack and I didn't really get a chance because we were like thrown straight into training. Like I didn't really get a chance to like feel out the space. And it was quite a lot of us in quite a small area. So it felt a little bit kind of overstimulating, I guess. So I didn't feel completely like at ease until I was kind of finished squatting really. But squats moved really well. No complaints from me. Everything felt decent. And then moved on to bench, and it was just my primer bench. So I literally just rushed through, got it done. Easy peasy, no dramas. Actually felt really good setup as well. Did film from elbow depth angle first set. Not convinced, but it was filmed from a higher angle. But I'm like, well, that's where the ref's gonna sit. So Second set, I filmed from a little bit of a lower angle, which is technically the true angle that I would look for elbow depth as a ref. But if the ref doesn't lean down to check, then it's obviously going to look a little bit higher. So basically, elbow depth, we're unsure, so just going to deal with it on the day is kind of the method I'm going with. I know I can flare a little bit more, and to be fair, the peak into a comp, I might find that feels stronger anyway, which is kind of what happened with Commonwealth prep. But we're just going to see. But yeah, I'm feeling good for primary bench today. Been feeling a bit iffy today, to be honest, and actually, oh my god, last night. So because it was my friend's birthday yesterday, we went to Five Guys after we trained, and we just kind of hung out for a bit. And I kind of said, as long as I'm home like 7, half 7 for Zuko, because my boyfriend went out about 4-ish, we're all good. And so we went to Five Guys. I drove us all back to meet my friend, like to where my friend had parked and left her car outside of the gym. And we just sat in my car talking. And this has happened to me before, and I didn't learn from my mistakes. In my car, the engine automatically cuts off after a certain amount of time. And then obviously the lights were all still on. So guess whose car died? So we had to try and get some jump leads. So we went inside the gym. Thankfully, one of the guys that was training had some jump leads that we could use. But yeah, so I ended up leaving Essex a lot later than planned. But that's okay. Doesn't matter. I got home like 8:15, I think. And then it just came home. Zuko was fine. And just went to bed. Basically, I hung out with him for a bit, but he was very, very hyper because he'd been on his own for a bit. Not that he minds being left on his own. So yeah, basically my car broke down yesterday, so that was stressful. And it was a really lovely day, but it just felt like a long day, and I think it was just ending with that, and obviously driving quite a while and stuff. But all is good. This morning, Zuko decided, well, now that it's light outside here, Zuko has decided he's an early bird. So yesterday and today, 6-ish in the morning, he wants to get up. Usually we can give him a treat and he'll go back to bed for a few hours, or at least a couple of hours. No, at the moment he'll finish his treat and then he'll bark at our door and scrape at our door. So I was up this morning just before 7, I think. But on the plus side, I decided to just get all my programming done, like literally straight away. So I literally just went on the computer and got that all done. All work was done by 10 a.m. Then I literally just showered, cracked on, walked to Zuko at lunchtime, went on a really nice walk with my boyfriend as well. And then we just kind of came home, had lunch and watched some TV. So it's been like a fairly chilled Sunday, but I'm a bit tired. And also I've had a headache constantly for days now. Like it kind of goes away for a little while, but every single day for the last like week I've had a headache, probably longer than a week. I don't even know at this point. It's been there today and it's just really annoying. It's like no matter what I do, it just doesn't go away. Also I have paracetamol, which we've been out of for a while and I keep forgetting to buy more. Did take some ibuprofen earlier, which helped a little bit, but not really. So just a bit upset about that. I could just walk or drive to Tesco's if I'm feeling extra lazy and get some, but I'm not going to do that. I have got to do a food shop tomorrow though, so I will get some tomorrow. Yeah, I haven't weighed myself today just because I felt a bit gross after that Five Guys as well. And I didn't massively overeat. Like I definitely went over my calories because it's such a calorie dense place, but I didn't like stuff myself full or anything. On my way, my ETA is ASAP. No way I'ma miss this. Pool party, time to get lit. About to go down, much money go try to. Where we tryna go? Choose up on it, draw. Where we tryna go? Oh shoot. Okay, I got it. Tiny bit out of breath. Bench all done. All felt really nice and comfortable. I just filmed it on my phone because I haven't got my tripod in here for my camera. No complaints, nothing to say. All felt really nice. My lower back's a little bit iffy, but it definitely feels better today than it did yesterday. So I'm just gonna be mindful of it, try and make sure I fit in some time to do some more mobility and stuff and pick up where I've been slacking basically. That is new priority. Body definitely feels better training when it's a bit warmer though. I did put the heater on temporarily just to kind of make sure I was warm, but I definitely didn't need it today. I'm actually turned it off, I think, after my top set. But no, really happy. Body feels a lot nicer training in the warmer environment. Yes, all good. I'm gonna wrap the video up here. It's probably a really long one because I've merged way too many sessions into one video. So I'm not gonna talk too much. I'm just gonna wrap it up here. I will give you guys hopefully an exciting update in the next video, if not be the one after. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.